I've been thinking about how Ryan Reynolds wanting to buy the It Ends With Us rights to the movie for Blake because it's clear that she wants to do the sequel.
A sequence, like it starts with us.
I mean, if Colleen has her rights, I'll go anywhere. I'll follow this woman anywhere.
Y'all heard her.
As I think about it a little bit more, and I delved into like Ryan Reynolds and his career, and he seems to be very intentional, a person who goes after what he wants and puts all his energy into it, etc., etc. No shade to Ryan Reynolds, he's actually one of my favorite actors. However, when I was looking him up, I saw this article where Tim Miller, the director of the first Deadpool, talks about how he left the franchise. Basically, he was saying that Ryan Reynolds' possessiveness drove him to leave the franchise. He said how creative differences with the film star led to his eventual departure from the series. It became clear that Ryan wanted to be in control of the franchise. He said, "You can work that way as a director quite successfully, but I can't. I don't mind having a debate, but if I can't win, I don't want to play. And I don't want you to negotiate every creative decision. There's too many to make. So Ryan's the face of the franchise, and he was the most important component of that by far. So if he decides he wants to control it, then he's going to control it." Another thing that's kind of floating around is a statement that was prepared, kind of the point where people are starting to notice that there's some dissension around the promotion of the film, and they wanted Baldoni and Jamie Heath and Wayfair to release the statement on their behalf. And the statement reads, "It Ends With Us was a troubled production which we take full accountability for. We are very sorry to everyone we caused upset to privately and publicly." Huh? That's grammatically incorrect. Blake Lively, Colleen Hoover, and the entire cast and crew led with professionalism every step of the way. Any negativity aimed at them is ours to own. Excuse me? We mutually agreed that the cast would be promoting the film separately and understood why. We have always said that we are not perfect, and even if unintentionally make mistakes, we will always own them. We hold ourselves accountable. It's not anyone's job but ours, and that's part of being man enough. We will practice what we preach. We are learning and growing from the experience, and we thank everyone for their patience as we find a better way to proceed. We are very proud of the film and the welcome arms that it's okay, what? We are very proud of the film and the welcome arms that it's been received. ChatGPT, sir. Part of our work is to have uncomfortable conversations for public growth. The film is doing that on screen. That's a word. And we are doing that off screen. Thank you for the cast and crew and public for the opportunity to be imperfect and to be given the space to learn and grow with humanity and dedication. It should be humility. Obviously, he didn't release this, but just think about the mindset of someone that says, "Hey, this is your fault. I'm going to need for you to apologize, and this is the apology I want you to release." We've got some people who are serious micromanagers when you weren't hired to do so. Ryan Reynolds has done really well with the franchise. What do they call it? Proof of concept. The proof of concept is there. There's no denying it. However, if I'm working with your wife on a project, even though you are that guy, allow me to ask and to invite you in. You just don't bogart your way in. And it sounds like something about this opportunity for her was like my franchise. He wanted that for her. And he should. That's his woman. So I'm not mad at him for getting in the fray, because if he was sitting on the sideline watching this go down, it would be crazy. My problem is when you say someone's trying to ruin your reputation. You never had to say that. You could have let all this die down. We totally would have forgot about the film and everything. Come on, guys. Like, do you remember every film that was released this year? Do you remember every press tour that happens? No. Normal, regular people don't have the time to follow you from press tour to press tour, to look from video to video to video. Most people don't. This would have died down, and if you wanted to in the future, you could have circled back in a different way. But you also have to take accountability on all of the negative things I've seen on Blake Lively, honestly, were all things that had nothing to do with this case. I had to go into legal documents to find out what she did to Justin Baldoni. But I didn't have to do much by going to YouTube and finding video after video after video of things that she has said and things that she's done to other people. That didn't have anything to do with Justin. That's a you thing. Doesn't mean it can't be changed. Everyone can change. It felt so final when I said that, right? But that's a you thing, mama.